There we go. All right. So today we're talking about apps and tools that can save you time while you're creating content, scheduling content, and really just making sure you're spending more time out there talking to your clients, future clients, and less time sitting behind a computer.
Okay.
So we're going to be talking about Later, which is a scheduling app. It also will help with content creation and all of that. Pixabay, which is a royalty-free photo, video, music downloading site. Tailwind is also a scheduling content creation app. And then we're going to talk about how ChatGPT can help you make about 30 days worth of content in Canva in under 5 minutes. It's really,
Come on.
I promise, it's so cool.
Is it decent content though?
Yes.
Okay.
So Later was brought to my attention by Jake Hernandez, who's our digital marketing specialist. It was founded in 2014. It's a social media marketing platform. And also anytime you see that link in bio, it will do that as well. It is a #1 visual marketing platform for Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest. And it has a mobile-friendly version. Some of its tools include schedule and planner, link in bio for TikTok and Instagram, content creation tools, a caption writer tool that is actually powered by AI. It will edit your photos and videos for the highest quality. It will suggest hashtags based on what you're posting and what your business is. So for example, we're in real estate. One of those hashtags might be real estate marketing or real estate tips. Or if you're putting content together for first-time home buyers, hashtag first-time home buyers. It will also show you analytics on all of your posts, followers, all of that good stuff. And through the app and the desktop version, you can actually interact with your followers right through there. So you won't be having to go, over to Instagram, over to Facebook, over here, over there. You just will be on later.com and it'll all be there for you. Now, as we go through the presentation, there's going to be some links and whatnot that I'm going to be sharing and talking about. All of those are on a resource document in our Google Drive that I've shared with everyone called Social Media Power Hour. I'll send out another link to the drive after today, but all of the resources I talk about are easily accessible in that drive. So right now we're going to watch a little video. I just want to make sure that I'm sharing my audio here. It should be good.
Now that you've created a Later account, let's take a look at the features you'll use to manage media and schedule posts. The first thing you see when you open Later, your schedule by the hour, and month view shows posts by day. You can customize your calendar with calendar settings. Update your time zone and add calendar notes to create a Later environment that works best for you. Dependent on your current Later plan, follower count, and social profile, you can enable best time to post. Later looks at data from your previous posts, as well as metrics like your followers' activity and industry data to predict when you're likely to get the most engagement. When enabled, we'll display highlighted boxes on your calendar in these time slots, so you know your best time to post. The side library is where you can add, organize, view, and schedule your media in the calendar. Keep track of all your social media platforms with social sets. Each social set can only contain one profile from each social network. To schedule to multiple platforms at once, select them from your calendar. Perfect your profile with the Visual Instagram Planner. The Visual Instagram Planner shows a preview of future posts along with your existing Instagram grid. Rearrange or delete scheduled posts to maintain your brand's aesthetic. The media library is where you store and manage media items. You can organize media by using filters like upload date and usage. With conversations, you can stay engaged with fans and followers by responding to comments directly from your desktop. If you ever need help with Later's chatbot will guide you through common questions and features. Head to the Learning Center to learn more about how Later can take your social marketing strategy further.
So that is one of the apps that we have available to us. Now, the first one I'm showing you, I'll also show you the pricing and then show you a free alternative later on. But if you are already into content creating, or you have someone on your team that is already doing a great job, this might be a suggestion just to optimize that or grow that if it's already something that's super active. So Later actually also integrates with Canva. So Canva photos can be automatically sent to your Later account without actually having to download them to your desktop. So for anyone that's been on Canva, when you download, it goes to your computer and then you have to add it somewhere else, which is fine, but it's just an extra step that Later has taken out. So in your Canva account, you can actually log in to one of the apps. So if you were on our call yesterday, Jake was showing us that on the left side of Canva, there's actually an apps section. So that's all the third-party partners that Canva has. And if you log into your Later account through that app section, Canva will actually have an option to export directly to Later. And it really just takes away that extra step. And it's really great. I know Jake's been using it for a very long time and has nothing but great things to say. Now, there is a free trial period for 2 weeks. And then as we can see, it's either billed monthly or yearly. There's not really any type of basic or pro account. It's all the same features, just depending on if you're looking to bill monthly or to grow yearly. So I believe there's some other ones, if you're a team or if you're a corporation, but for an individual, these would be your two options. So it is, a really, really great app. But like I said, we're going to talk about kind of a free version too. But I wanted to make sure that this information was given to you guys in case this is something that you were looking for. Does anyone have any questions about later.com right now?
No.
Sorry, just to clarify. So
Yeah.
Later will allow me to, if let's say I record a video,
Yeah.
it will automatically, if I choose to upload to Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, like whoever I select, it'll automatically do that for me once I post and schedule it.
Yeah, so anything, it's very similar to Meta Business Suite, or if you've ever scheduled content on Instagram and Facebook. This one just allows you, I know with Meta Business Suite, you're kind of stuck with just Instagram and Facebook.
Right, yeah.
And there are options to schedule independently within LinkedIn and YouTube and all of that. This kind of just gives you another alternative. And then we're going to also talk about Pixabay. So Pixabay was brought to my attention by Herbert. Thank you so much. Yes. So Pixabay is a vibrant community of authors, artists, and creators sharing royalty-free images, video, audio, and other media. There's over 3.6 million media downloads available for your use. And instead of wasting time searching Google for that, perfect cover image, or you're not posting on social media because you quote unquote have nothing to post, Pixabay throws away all your excuses, throws away all your unsuccessful searches. I've used it. I have an account. It's really great. So its features are, you get a free account with your login. So I just logged in with my Gmail. There are photos, videos, GIFs, music, sound effects, and vectors. There's various download sizes. So depending on if you are sending an email, and I know with emails, a lot of the time the media will be too large to send, you can actually download a smaller version of the media so that it kind of negates that. You can also browse by theme. I browsed by real estate. It was great. All the content is downloadable for free. You do not have to attribute the author, although, it's always nice to give credit where credit's due, but it is all free content that you can modify and adapt to your needs. It also integrates with Canva. So if we see here, you actually are able, once you click download for the photo that you choose, you'll see all these different sizes, and then you'll see at the bottom here, it says edit image, and that little C there is actually the Canva logo. So if you click on edit image, it would open up to your Canva account with that photo, and you can easily edit it and drag and drop it to whatever type of template that you're working with. So if you're using it for, you're making your listing templates or your social media templates, and you see a photo that you really want to use, you just open it, edit image in Canva, and you can drag and drop it, edit it however you want it. It's really cool, really easy, and also saves you that like downloading, re-signing in, all of that. It's super seamless. Thank you so much to Herbert for showing me this. Like I said before, it's free, it's great. I use it. I highly recommend you use it. The link will be in the resource document, but please, if you want me to message you directly, no problem, just let me know. The other resource we're going to talk about is Tailwind. So Tailwind was brought to my attention by Julia Metis, and it is a planner, creator, scheduler, and optimizer. It is designed for Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, and email marketing campaigns. It started in late 2019, and it actually updated its technology in 2022 to include AI as kind of like a ghostwriter. It is designed specifically for small businesses and entrepreneurs, so I think it's a really great area for realtors. Some of the features are automated designs optimized for Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest, branding designs, automated follow-up emails for any of the leads that come in, user-friendly form creation for your website and emails, social media scheduler, a hashtag suggester, so very similar to later.com, where it will suggest hashtags based on your job and what you're posting. Oh, and look, this is so funny. I'm just going to wait for Julia to come in. Julia, we were just talking about you. Talking about Tailwind here. So we got features, the hashtag suggester, the very similar to link in bio, the smart.bio, social media analytics, AI ghostwriter, there's e-commerce ads, and a tailored marketing plan based on your business. So these three at the bottom here, the AI ghostwriter, e-commerce ads, and tailored marketing plan, are all their new AI based tools, which I think is really, really cool. Any company that's keeping up with the AI trends, I think, has definitely some great stuff up their sleeve.
Tailwind makes executing your social marketing fast and easy. Really fast and really easy. Here's how. With Tailwind, you can create your social images and schedule your posts to Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest from one place. And you'll save hours every week using Tailwind's Create feature to generate hundreds of branded, ready-to-post social images from your photos.
And it just gives me those ideas, and I can tweak it where I need to make it fit my brand more, but it is just on point, and it saves me so much time, and that's number one.
Tailwind doesn't just make content creation and scheduling quick and simple. It also helps you get better results from your marketing with features that help you increase your reach and engagement, so you can save time and get better results from your marketing. That's why our customers say Tailwind is like a marketing team. It's like having a graphic designer, marketing strategist, data analyst, and social media expert on staff helping you reach your goal. Ready to get started? The fastest way to get up and running with Tailwind is our series of short, quick start videos. Just click the link to start the first video. Tailwind makes
So that is Tailwind. And like I said, it would be the free alternative to later.com. So for the free forever, $0 a month, you get your Pinterest, Instagram, and Facebook page connected. You get 20 posts a month across these platforms, 20 post designs a month, 10 ghostwriter credits, so 10 versions of AI writing for you, and you get 20 emails to send out per month. Now, if you're not doing anything or you've never used a scheduling app before, please use the free version before you think about buying the pro version. I don't want you to spend your money and then realize that this is not something that you're going to continue with. I always recommend people start with the free version. Then again, if you've tried the free version or you've tried something else and this is the one that you're looking for, the pro version is only $20 a month. It is 1 Pinterest, 1 Instagram, 1 Facebook, 100 posts per month, 200 post designs per month, 50 ghostwriter credits per month, and 200 emails per month. All of these features are, described more, and the cost is described more on their website, which will be in the resources doc. But thank you so much to Julia for bringing this to my attention. I've actually been able to go in and check it out myself, and I think it's really, really cool. It's user-friendly. It's a very clean, not busy design on the desktop, and their training videos are really, really great. Does anyone have any questions about Tailwind before we move on? I think we're good. And please, as always, if you have questions and your mic is off, you can just throw them in the chat, and I'll make sure to get that chat checked out. So this is the one that I was talking about. 5 minutes, 1 month of content. Again, thank you to Julia for sending me this video. It was super helpful. So the relationship between ChatGPT and Canva is not really something that's in the apps per se, but there is a way to generate this content on ChatGPT and then kind of copy it into Canva without you really having to create anything. It's really cool. So I'm going to just quickly explain it, then we're going to watch a video about it. And if you guys want me to do the demo, I'm happy to. But like I said, you're going to have all this information accessible to you. So you're going to open ChatGPT. And a couple of weeks ago, I'd actually sent over a doc in the Google Drive about I think there's like 111 AI prompts that you can use in ChatGPT to create your content. So please always reference those if you're, stuck on ChatGPT or want to use it and not sure what to say. But for this one, we're going to say generate 30 different prompts based on, and then you're going to write in your niche and target market. So for example, generate 30 different prompts based on what first-time home buyers need to know about working with a realtor in Ontario, Canada. That would be my prompt. So then ChatGPT is going to write it all out for you. You're going to copy what ChatGPT says. You're going to open an Excel spreadsheet and paste it into cell 1. So then you'll have your 30 prompts numbered all in cell 1. And you're going to export that Excel spreadsheet as a CSV file. Then you're going to go over to Canva. You're going to open up your Canva account. And you're going to find a template very similar to yesterday's discussion with Jake. You're going to find a template, size and design that you like. And you're going to click use this template. Then you're going to go into that left sidebar again. And you're going to go into the apps section. And you're going to type in bulk create. And then you're going to select that. You're going to upload your CSV file that you've created. And this may sound confusing, but we're going to watch a video. I promise it's not that confusing. And there's 3 dots in the top right corner. You're going to click on those and you're going to select connect data. All the data from your CSV file is going to populate into Canva, and you're going to click generate all pages. 30 pages worth of content are going to come out in the same design and layout that you have selected from your template that are now free for you to download and post on your social medias or schedule in any of these apps. For anyone that's super confused, we are going to watch a quick video, and this will always be accessible to you. But I loved this video so much. I think I've watched it like 7 times.
Canva hack is going to blow your mind. I'm going to show you how to create 30 days worth of content in literally less than 5 minutes. Let's go to ChatGPT. You're going to ask it to generate you 30 different prompts based on your niche and target market. So post, that's whatever it is you want to do, have it generate 30 different prompts of those things. Command copy, grab that all, open Excel and Microsoft, paste into cell 1. Then export that as a CSV. If you do not have the CSV exportation available, you can then do an XLSX converter to CSV. Then you're going to go into Canva, you pick a template that you like. On the left-hand side, you're going to see apps. You're going to type in bulk create. Bulk create, you're going to go to upload CSV. Select the 3 dots in the right-hand corner and hit connect data. You go back to the sidebar tab, continue, and tap generate all pages. So how many pages that you put in is how many it's going to generate. Bam. And just like that, you literally have a month's worth
Yeah,
of
there's
content created for
teaching how
you.
to create like
This Canva
multiple
hack is
posts on Canva with like, if you have like, you can create like an Excel sheet and just type in all your content in different cells. And then you upload it to Canva and Canva creates all the different posts for you. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So it's a really, really cool one. I've actually tagged this creator's account in our slides there. So you can feel free to head over to her account and check it out yourself. Like I said, it's going to be in the drive, but it's a super easy way to generate content without actually having to put a lot of effort or thought into it. And it can be small stuff that like doesn't have to do with real estate as well. Will numbers work as well? What do you mean? Oh, like numbers, the app. Oh, yes.
Yeah, sorry, as opposed to
Okay.
Excel, like it does numbers. I know, I should have been more specific. I'm sorry.
Yes, numbers, the app on Apple will work as well, but you still have to export as a CSV file.
CSV, okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, no matter if you're using Excel or numbers, just making sure you're pasting into cell 1 and exporting as your CSV file. Those are the only 2 things you need to worry about. I know that a lot of this office has Apple, and I'm sure one day our boss will move to Apple. I don't think he will. That's a lie. But honestly, Microsoft, Apple, it works either way. But yeah, it's a really, really cool feature. Thank you so much to Julia for pointing me in this direction. But yeah, the personal stuff is important too, right? So if your niche is more like community based and you want to generate 30 pieces of content about summer activities to do in Brampton, then use that as your prompt in ChatGPT and do the exact same steps. But what we're really looking for is just for you to use this, generate 30 or 15 or however, whatever number that you need for content. So generate 30 different prompts based on blank. Does anyone have any questions about that?
Yeah, I think when we look at this makes it 1,000 times easier with ChatGPT. Now, it doesn't have to be about real estate. And I think a lot of us get this almost like deer in headlights, like, oh, what do I say about real estate? There's already a lot of people doing that, and you can do that by all means. I'm not telling you not to, but you don't have to think about real estate all the time. Every post can be about something different. You can create, instead of doing 30 prompts, do 5 prompts on cooking, 5 prompts on dogs, 5 prompts on parks in your area, 5, it totals 30. So that way now your followers are getting different content on a regular basis, and you are now top of mind, right? The worst that we can do is generate a bunch of prompts that is, let's say, about real estate, and then people are just going to be like, nah, I already know. I'm just going to scroll, right? We want to capture them.
Yeah, absolutely. And what I also love is you can always go into ChatGPT, and as you're in a chat with this AI, it will remember everything in that chat. So if you do this and what your prompt spits out is, 5 different prompts based on whatever, and those 5 prompts you believe are too long for social media, and anything, if it's more than 3 sentences, it's too long. So let's just keep that in mind. So if it spits out at you 5 paragraphs, you can just put in the chat, regenerate prompts with less than 3 sentences, and it will take the key information from each paragraph and write it in less than 3 sentences. And then you can copy and paste and work with that one. But it's really important to remember that anything in that chat, it's going to remember and base its next answer off of. Does that make sense? Yeah. Does anyone else have any more questions?
Yes, that makes sense.
Okay. Okay. I also want to know what you guys are using. I would have never been able to put this all together if I didn't hear from Jake and Herbert and Julia. So I would love for anyone to let us know now, what other apps are you using for your social media, for your video editing, for anything like that, you know, maybe it doesn't save us time, but it's just, you know, having a conversation about these apps, because there's so many out there. And if we can all kind of figure out the ones that work best, sharing is caring. Like, that's what I know. So does anyone have any other apps that they want to talk about or have had success with that they want to share?
Not me. I'm just working with what you've got going here. So
Yeah, and I know Meta
mhm.
Business Suite is something we talked about. We also
Yeah.
talked about that in our first session. And I know you and I have found good success with Meta Business
My
Suite.
business. Yeah.
And with Tailwind, it does focus on Instagram and Facebook, right? Whereas later.com will kind of get you into that Twitter, TikTok.
What was the one you said after later? What was the something
Yeah,
day?
after later, we talked about, let's just go back here.
There, Pixabay.
Pixabay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so Pixabay is a desktop app, and yeah, you just can download all these royalty-free videos, photos, music, sound effects, all that fun stuff. And yeah, and like I said, it goes directly, you can edit it directly in Canva. I will note you can only edit the photos, you cannot edit the videos in Canva. You would have to download them and reload them into Canva. But for the photos, it's so streamlined, it's so great. Yeah.
Thank you.
Of course. Herbert, did you want to talk about your Opus clip a bit?
Yeah, so Instagram and YouTube and I believe Facebook already does captions for you, but that has to be turned on by the user. The user will have to enable that. If you ever scroll through TikTok or any of those apps, you'll see the words already pop up on somebody's feed where you don't even have the sound turned on. You actually can read the captions. And so there's 2 sites that I use that if I can share my screen, I'll show you. Number 2.
There you go, you should be good.
Yeah, there we go. All right. So if we go to Opus clip, and I'll just sign in and show you what I've done.
I will say right now I see your calendar.
Oh, yes, hold on.
Oh, you're busy.
I know, that kind of scared me.
I don't know. He had a built-in rest hour built in his calendar. That's smart.
All right, so here is Opus clip. Once I log in, I can either copy a clip that I've done on YouTube and upload it. With a recent update, you can actually select the file from the actual website. from your computer actually. So here, I'll click here and I'll install this snail one. That one doesn't have any wording. Oh, here we go. This is my interview with Scott on that property. It'll upload the video into Opus Clip. It will then extract all of the captions from that video. And once it does that, it actually splits up the video into different formats for you. So it could be, for example, this video here was like 13 minutes. This system here will chop that down for Instagram as an example. So you'll have a 45-second video that now has captions already enabled with emojis, and you can just download it and then upload it to Instagram directly from your phone as an example. It's a fantastic tool because it really captions beautifully. The wording, the text is really nice, easy to read, and it's automatically generated. You can actually go in there and edit the wording too, because sometimes Opus Clip doesn't get the words. Sometimes it'll mess up the words. So you can just quickly go in there, retype it in, and fix it that way. That's number one. And Opus Clip is a wonderful tool. It does all the editing for you. Sometimes it's a hit or miss. You know, it depends on how you want to do that one. My other favorite one, and this one's very easy to use, is Veed.io. And Veed.io is another free tool as well, where you can upload your videos, and it will also do the same thing. Will actually caption the whole video. This one here doesn't clip it or anything like that. All it's doing is just going to grab the audio and create the captions for you for the full video. So here's one that I've done already. It did the captions for me. And you can actually edit the captions as it's doing it. So that way you can fix any wording that's going on. And so here's the transcription you can see here. So you can actually copy all of this too and put it up on YouTube or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, you've done really great stuff with the video marketing, and I know you've also worked with James Taylor and our new agent, Nick Pastorius, who actually yesterday followed in your footsteps, Julia, and went to the Outlier headquarters. So he loved it. Patrick said it was a great time. But yeah, his video series for Glen Road, him and Herbert shot that together, and it's been doing really well. So I will say, even if it's just in the Instagram and Facebook camera and captions, or if you want to increase your video marketing and use these tools, definitely get on it. There's huge momentum in the video marketing right now. And it's just catching people's attention, right? You have about 3 seconds to get someone to interact with your post, and having a type of audio or interactive post other than a stock photo or a still is going to be much more effective. Did anyone else have any questions?
I was wondering, all these links, do you keep them somewhere? Because
Yes.
I've been distracted with a real estate issue, and
That's okay.
I missed the first part of the presentation, so.
Yeah, that's okay. Herbert, if you just want to toss the screen back to me, I can actually just put up the slides, and I'll get to I'll add into our chat the Google Drive link.
Great, thank you.
And yeah, it's open to everyone. It has all of the resources, and let me just find my Google here.
This has been recorded, Julia,
Yes.
so you'll be able to watch it after.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, so for the apps and tools, these are all the ones we went over, and let me just add in so the drive is called Social Media Power Hours. And just looking now, there's a resources doc, there's our, either I did PowerPoint presentations or I did, docs after summarizing what we talked about. And there's also one doc that is over 100 AI prompts for realtors. So these are all really, really good resources. And if you ever have any questions, you can always contact me directly or watch the recap on our YouTube page.
Thank you for this.
Yeah, of course. So yeah, later is the scheduling app that we talked about, which is, I'll say, the more expensive version of Tailwind. I know, Julia, that you have Tailwind, and I would say definitely for now, let's just stick to using that. And then once we increase activity, this might be another suggestion. And then I talked a bit about, Pixabay that Bunny had brought up again, and all those royalty-free media for download. Tailwind, about, and then the Canva and ChatGPT. So all this PowerPoint is also interactive. So all the links, if there's videos, are accessible in there as well. So yeah, and then this is, social media power hours. And we also have the brand board from our session with Jake yesterday. So all of our Realty Executives fonts and colors are outlined there for your use. Yeah. Were there any other questions or any other apps that people wanted to talk about or would like me to look into? Maybe you've heard of something that I haven't. I'm always open to doing more research. So please do let me know.
I'm good right now, Michelle. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Everyone's good. Everyone's good. Everyone's going to go check out the apps and see what works for them.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it is funny. I'm always like, oh, I need to I'll check out the apps, or I'll check out this, I'll check out that. Well, if you talk about wanting to do something enough, I can guarantee you're going to get an ad on Instagram or Facebook that is showing you exactly what you were talking about or even thinking about. And I just look at those because they're already there. You can be, scared that these ads are happening. They're not going away. I'm just going to, slide right into it. Might as well look at it. But yeah, that's all for me today. If you guys don't have any questions, I'll be around, but that's all from me. And then we have our last power hour next week. And we're gonna take a little bit of a break. And next week we're actually gonna play a little game.
Ooh.
Yes, it's very exciting. It's kind of like a what if game. So does anyone remember making those origami fortune tellers? Yes. Okay. So I have one, and we're going to be using it to figure out what if I have a new listing, or what if I have it just sold, and we're going to be talking about the steps in which you should be marketing if that is happening to you. So you guys have to participate. I'm going to be rolling dice. We're going to be calling numbers. We're going to be picking colors. I'm just excited to make a craft, honestly.
You gotta let everybody out there know that we're doing something exciting like this with games, because I think you'll get more people out.
Yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be a good time. I want to see what other games. Maybe we'll play a Kahoot. Those were always really fun and interactive. Have any of you ever done a Kahoot before?
No.
Yes, no, okay. Kahoots are super fun. It's like a multiple choice, but it has a countdown song like Jeopardy.
Okay.
But yeah, next week is just going to be super fun and interactive, and we're not going to be learning anything new, really. We're just going to be going over what we've talked about and when to implement each, depending on what is happening in your life.
Nice.
Yeah. So hopefully that gets everyone excited. And like I said, that's it for me today. And I hope to see you all next week.
Thanks, Michelle. See you next week.